Here!
Oh my God!
Oh! Oh! Giants!
I got one! Holy! 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 Holy!
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Summertime Outdoors. And as you can see, we are back in the north and I'm bundled up in my natural habitat today, and we are in New Jersey fishing the fall run for stripers. Our first trip up here in the boat. I fished in the kayak about a week ago and did all right, so you guys probably seen that video already. But I'm out here with my buddy Graham and my other buddy Gabe, and it is Gabe's first time fishing the fall run, so hopefully we can put him on some stripers. But we just ran north out of where we launched from, and we just found a pretty good bird pile, kind of where everybody else is at. So we're just kind of looking around, seeing what's going on. Saw a few big striper boil on the surface, but no action so far. But I have a few things rigged up. I have some sand eel imitations, which are longer straight tails and metals, and then I also have some big topwaters tied on, as well as what else? Big paddle tails and things like that in case they're on bunkers. So you have really two options in the fall run. It's sand eels or you have bunkers. So whatever they're going to chew on is what we're going to try to imitate. And hopefully we find some fish today. We got a pretty stiff northeast wind this morning, about 15-20 miles an hour. But as the day goes on, it should flatten out pretty calm. So I'm going to shut up now, quit yapping, and I'm going to throw the chest cam on, and we're going to go try to find some big schools of striper blitzing on the surface. We're back in the north, so let's get it. Big school of fish pushing up here, I think. Alright, y'all, we're getting into a pretty big school of birds up here, diving down on some fish. Pretty consistent. Like, this is all birds. You can see these boats out here. There's just so many fish. They're just really spread out. So we're gonna clip on this diamond jig here and see if we can't run into a very big striped bass. There it is. Right under the boat. Feels pretty dang heavy. Finally hooked up after we got hot for a second, but this one just smoked it right under the boat. And I think the best thing to do is literally just go to the north of the birds and just let the wind and current push us down, and then when they come up and blitz, you know, they'll come up and hopefully blitz within casting distance of where we're at is the main goal. But we're getting some good head shakes out of this one. That's a good, oh my gram, it's a good one. It's a good fish. Got her? Alright. So there's the first fall run striper for me. And we've been struggling a little bit just because these fish are so spread out. That one was on the diamond jig. It's on the ground somewhere. But that's probably a 43, 44 inch striper right there. And that's what we're looking for. And they're making us work for it a little bit, but I miss these girls so much, so we're gonna get released on this fish. Make sure when you're handling them, you wanna support their full body. There she goes. Oh, phew. All right, y'all. Well, striper number one, big one, has been released from the fall run, and we're working for it. We're gonna keep on keeping on. I think the diamond jigs and sand eel soft plastics are the best bet. Like I said 1,000 times, they're just spread out today right now. So let's get back to fishing here. I'm gonna re-rig and hopefully catch a bunch of big striper like that. All right, y'all, we made a pretty good run to the north here, and we got birds working all around us, kind of doing the same thing. I think these blitzes are a little bit better than what we were seeing to the south, so we'll just see how this transpires. The same thing, just kind of drift through the birds that are working, and then hopefully the bass just pop up within casting distance is the main goal here. There he is, right under the boat again. Was jigging the diamond jig that time. Saw a few good marks on the screen there and dropped it down. The rod tangled?
Yeah, on the top tip. I undo it. Do it.
Just put it through there. I think it should be good now.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Graham, this is a giant. It's a giant. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a giant. This is a big fish. Oh, it's a hammer. Oh my gosh. That's a big fish. I haven't seen one.
50 some.
You think it's 50?
Oh yeah.
Oh, this might be pushing that magic number there. This is a giant, guys. Oh my. That is a big, big striper. Choke the jig. I don't know if she's 50. She's probably like 47. It's not that heavy a leader, so be careful. Got her? Oh, dude, that might be it. That's 50. Oh, oh my gosh, that's a giant, guys. Come on! Woo! That is a 51-inch striped bass right there, guys. I was not expecting that at all. We weren't really in a blitz, and that's ties almost my PB. And that is an absolute mondo. All right, guys, we're just gonna revive this fish real good. I was holding it in the water, brought it back out, grabbed like 1 or 2 good pictures, and now we're just gonna get a good release on this big, beautiful striper. Woo! All right, y'all. Well, I just released probably the biggest, if not the second biggest striper I've ever caught, and on a stupid diving jig of all things. Not my favorite thing to throw for striper, but that one smoked it, bringing it right under the boat. We had fish blitzing around us, mostly 40 to 45-inch fish, and then they stopped blitzing, and then 5 minutes later, I caught that giant. And that's one thing I've learned about especially fall run and blitzing striper is most of the times when you have the big blitz going on, the biggest fish in that group will not be on the surface doing that. And then when those fish stop the blitzing and there's just chum and I guess sandy old particles and stuff all over the place, that's when those big fish come in and clean up the mess. And I think that's why I caught that big fish. And I just was not expecting that at all. Like literally, that was insane. And in the birds now, so we're gonna do the same thing and just slowly drift through these blitzing fish and see if we can't pick off a few more. Hopefully giants like that, but they're very hard to come by. So we'll just have to see what happens. But my day's made, my year has been made, next year's made, the year after that made. So I could yap about that fish for the next 10 hours, which I probably will to Gabe and Graham for the rest of the day. But holy crap, what a fish. The best fish on the East Coast, baby. Let's get some more. All right, y'all. Well, it is getting into the middle of the day here, and we striper fish for probably another hour or two, and just a lot of sparse blitzes. I think there's a lot of wolf packs of 5 to 20 fish, so it's really hard to get our jigs and things in front of them. And I think also when the sun got up, they got a little bit more pickier about what they were eating. So we're gonna go out. I'm gonna throw my hoodie back on. We're gonna head out a couple miles and see if we can find some bluefin tuna. The awesome thing about the fall run is that you can run the beaches for striper and even to like the 3 mile line and catch striper, you know, basically all day. But you can also pop out, you know, 4 to however many miles out and chase big bluefin tuna. And we're really going for the 30, 80 pound fish range that you can keep recreational right now. And there are some very big commercial fish as well, which range from, I don't know, 300 to 800 pounds. So I don't think we have a chance at a fish over 300, but you never know. Well, I've seen a lot crazier things happen, so let's head out there and see if we can find some tuna. Where are they at? They were just blowing up. A lot of birds around looking for them. Right there! Come on, I'm right in it. Giants, dude, giants.
Oh my god!
Oh! Oh!
Oh my god!
Giants!
Oh my god!
Giants!
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god!
Holy! I know. Those were 300 plus. Ah! To the right. Oh, big ones to the right. Oh my God, Graham, go over there, please. Please go over there. Oh my God! Holy, he's on! We're on! Holy! Holy! We're on! We're on! We're on! Yeah! Keep tight, keep tight, keep tight! We're hooked up to a big bluefin, baby. We just saw him break and we hooked up. Keep going, you're gonna have to go. He's about to get spooled, bro. Gabe has broke his PB striper and hooked like a 300-pound bluefin tuna. His first time fishing with us. All right, Gabe just handed the rod off to me. Forward, forward, forward. As we're going about 40 minutes into the fight here, I've gained most of the line back on the reel here, but she's just digging like right under us, and if this fish is as big as I think it is, I don't know if I have enough rod or reel power to even get this thing up. But there's only one way to find out, and that is to fight until the death. And that is what we are going to try. We saw color once, so this fish is definitely tiring out a little bit, but you know, it's still ripping. So we'll see if we can't get it up and see how big it is, see if we can keep it or not keep it. I think it's gonna be too big to keep. Judging by the way it came out of the water like a goddamn school bus. I mean, that was actually crazy. I have no idea if I got that on the GoPro. I'm pretty sure I did, but if you've never seen that happen 10 feet, 15 feet away from a boat, and you're some, you know, girl out friggin' partying for Halloween, I mean, you're an idiot. You're just an absolute idiot, because there's literally 400-pound bluefin tuna in the ocean busting on sand eels, and everyone's dressing up half naked at the bar. But this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is what humans were meant to do. So that's what we're gonna try to do today. And she's still smoking that thing. That Saragossa is so hot. I touched that thing when I was fighting it and almost burnt my hand. But Gabe, you have anything to say about your first fight with a bluefin?
I've never got a butt whooping like this before in my life.
Update, Graham just took the rod. Dude, like, it just doesn't move. The fish just doesn't move. We have Graham, his fresh legs. He has no skin in the game in the fight so far. So we'll see if Graham can't do something with this fish. Break off?
How far away?
Huh?
Did it break off?
Hold it.
Well, Graham's flight started and ended in about 15 seconds. And we are about 9 miles from where we hooked that fish, guys. I mean, those are the fish that the commercial guys, I think, go after. And we tried. I mean, damn, we tried. But in the end, like I said, you're in the fight to the death with about a 300, 400 pound fish, and yeah, I don't like our odds. Dude, when you crank on those things for that long, that's why, like, the guys that do this, man, the guys that really do this, some of those badass fishermen on the planet. So I just want to pay them their respect, because, dude, that is insane how strong these fish are, especially on spinning. If you're any of those like tuna freaking beasts that just come out here on spinning gear and just hammer on them and land them, dude, you have my utmost respect. And that's really all I have to say about that. But we'll see if we can't get into some more tuna. And I don't know, we have tuna, we got striper, the bite's good, we have a beautiful day. Let's keep on fishing. All right, y'all, well, no more tuna, but we are back in on the striper grounds, and they are still going off everywhere. We'll see if they want to be, you know, cooperate, or if they want to be like super weird like last time. But there's still a bunch of fish up moving around. I have a big topwater just because I've untangled a mess right now, but we'll see if we can't catch some nice striper to end the day. I'm going to one of my favorite striper plugs, a 5-inch Yozuri topwater spook. I think it's called a Top Knock or something. And I'm gonna see if this will actually get fish to eat. Come on. Yes! Topwater! Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Okay, that was worth it. I'm throwing topwater the rest of the day. If you can get, like, if they blitz close enough to us, we can catch them. Get to them, get to them, get to them. You don't have to make that noise. Okay, now this is freaking awesome. Dude, look at this fish on topwater. Let's go, bro. Graham right there. You have pliers, Graham? Huh? You don't have pliers, you don't have a fish ruler. Ow. All right, y'all. Well, we are back in summertime headquarters, and it's actually a few weeks after I filmed that video with Gabe and Graham, and we did not really find anything in the afternoon. A couple striper on topwater, and that was about it at sunset. And we didn't really see any more tuna the rest of the day. But what did happen in between then and now is I made a pretty big purchase because I was talking to a bunch of my tuna fishing friends, and I really just wanted to get the right gear because I'm new to this, and I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you want to get into it, this is the setup, or a setup like this that I would suggest. I got a Shimano Stella 18K, and I think Daiwa makes a Saltiga, I believe it's called, that also is really good for this. And I just went with the Jigging World AMF tuna popping rod. It's the 500, and that's the biggest one they make, and it's for the true giants. So that is what I went with, and I am just learning this fishery, so I'm probably going to make a couple dumb mistakes, which over the past few weeks I most definitely have. And we've had a lot of heartbreak, a lot of opportunities at the tuna. We've been crushing the striper. The striper have been everywhere, and we've just been slaying them. So over the next couple weeks, all those videos are going to be dropping for you guys. So stay tuned for that. But I appreciate y'all for tuning into this one. It was the first time, or not the first time, the first trip of the year fishing the fall run. So it was an awesome day with two awesome dudes. So we'll see you next Wednesday at 5:30.
Here! Oh my god!
Oh! Oh! Giants!
I got one! Holy! 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 Holy!